Get motivated. Take off my motivation. Get
Hello, this is Ernest Wright and I am Taki, and today we are talking about writer's motivation. Finding motivation to write can be difficult and daunting task. You might have found yourself sitting across a table staring at a blank page of paper or staring at a blank screen of computer, just hoping for words to magically appear. But you know it, I know it as well. That's not how it works, sadly. But don't worry, that's why we are here. At Earnesty Community, we all love to write, and what comes with that love is hate for a thing called writer's block. We hate it, despise it, we want to kill it. Hence, today we will be talking about ways to get your writing juices flowing. At EC, people find motivation in many various forms. So do you. Hence, we have seen all of that and accumulated top 3 ideas to get your creative juices flowing so that you can fight that writer's block and combat that blank page. So let's begin with the first tip. See where I'm pointing? That's what is the first tip is about. It's about your atmosphere, your surroundings. So if you're sitting at home just staring at your paper and not having any ideas, then there are very high chances that it's not working for you. You might would like to change things up a bit. It can be as small as opening up your binds or closing them down. Or you can straightly go to your local library. Just try different things, because one way or another, your surroundings will have a big impact on your story. If you're sitting at the library in a very noisy area and writing but not being able to concentrate, then there are surely a huge chance that you are not putting your best work forward, if any at all. So try different things out. If your favorite seat isn't working out anymore, then go and write in the kitchen, or try out the front porch with all the fresh air. For me, the more quirky it is, the more fun it gets. I like to write in a way that the atmosphere blends together and form out into words and a flow. Sounds cool, right? So go out, write in a tree, do something. Now, it's time for the second tip. The second tip is something that you might have been doing every day since a long period of time. What could it be? You might as well be better at it than many other people. Want to know what it is? It's to read. Just read. Yeah. It can be anything. It can be the label of a canned food, or it can be a whole novel, or in my case it could be subtitles. Lots of them. The point is that reading is one of the best ways to get your motivation, because when you read, you are looking at a dream that has already been come true, a dream that you might as well be dreaming for your own writing journey. Secondly, books are filled to the brim with information. Now, we are not just telling you to read anything to get motivated, but if you're writing a genre like mystery thriller, then you can check out Sherlock Holmes, or anything that you find captivating in that particular era. Obviously, we are not telling you to just get all their ideas or plot twist, but you can get the feel of it and see the lay in the land that you're going to work. Now, it's not just about your eyes and the overall atmosphere, but also about your other senses, like your ears. Now, if you're listening to a song and just absolutely love it, then don't just stop there. Search up its lyrics. While you're reading something or listening to something, that can make a very huge difference in your thought process. So don't just stop there. Go ahead, read up the lyrics. Who knows? It might be something that can get you out of that slump. Now, as for our third tip, it's something that I'm pretty sure that you all must have heard quite a lot of times. And there's a reason why you might have heard it so many times. It's because it works. So, if our tip number 1 to change your atmosphere isn't working for you, if our tip number 2 to get motivated from stuff that is around you and getting that feeling inside you to get you started isn't working out, and any other tip that you might have heard or read isn't working out, then this is something that you have got to give it a try. It's to just write. Because at the end of the day, this might be difficult, like really difficult, but at the end of the day, you can edit a really badly written work and make it shine, but you cannot edit a blank page. Now, even after all of this, even after looking up ideas to get over that slump or clicking on this thumbnail to get more ways to get you out of that slump and watching whole video until here, you might find some reason or some excuse to actually not do anything. Now, for that, my friend, sometimes you just have to force yourself to actually write. Because at this point you might not find it interesting, but afterwards in some part you will find it interesting and words will just flow out of you. Because as people say, it's the first word, the first sentence, the first paragraph that is really hard to write. After that, the sailing might not be that smooth, but it gets better because it's the second, it's the third, and so on, which is built up on that first which you manage to write out. So don't stop and give it a try. You can do this. And the last but not the least, never the least, do not try and edit your work or make it perfect in its early stages. It's not going to be perfect and it hasn't have to be perfect at that stage. You are still writing, you are still exploring. You don't change the stuff when you are exploring, because every writer needs to learn to keep their eager critic back inside and let the writer just go out and have fun. That's the main thing. That's why we write. Because it's fun. It's good. It's what we like to do. So keep your critic inside of you and do not try to edit your work in its early stages. I will repeat again. Do not edit that work in its early stages. It's the only reason we end up getting in this mess of words block and the slump and the frustration and all of that messing up your head. So do not at all edit your work in its early stages. It's good to want to have that perfection, but you will have it. You can always go back and edit later. We are not writing on stones anymore, are we? So there you have it, 3 solid ways to kick that slump out and get your writing going. Now, if you have liked our content or my cuteness, then give this video a like and subscribe for more such fun videos. And be a kind soul by sharing this to your fellow writing buddies. And we will see you next time.